It's the Commander Cookout Podcast, episode 507. I'm Brando. I'm here with Rusty Trauma Jones. Today we're going to talk about the gathering part of Magic. Now hit our theme song! I didn't think that was going to happen. I did not think I was going to be able to do that.
You kind of startled me when you started, to be honest with you. I was about to pat your back and try to burp you like a little baby.
Oh, man. We're going to come back with a burp, but instead, you know what we're going to come back with?
What?
Hey, Rusty. We're back for yet another whirlwind adventure. How you doing?
Oh, Sunday morning, little maybe deprived of some water in my body, but we're doing pretty good.
There's nothing solid inside of either one of us at this point.
Yeah. The drinking induced dehydration.
It's the Saturday after day one of the Face-to-Face Open here in Saskatoon, brought to our glorious friends at Face-to-Face Games. Rusty is here. We're going to talk about the gathering part of Magic, but before we get to any of that stuff, we have to thank our official business, Daddy's FusionGamingOnline.com. They're your source for all your gaming needs, where you can use special promo code CCONation to save yourself 5% off all the super cool stuff that you can use to impress the new friends that you're going to make while you play Magic the Gathering.
Heck yeah, buddy.
There it is.
Yep.
Also, we'd like to send a big thank out to our good friends and supporters over at patreon.com/CCO podcast. So if you're in a position to help the channel grow, we would appreciate it. Just head over there and help us out. You get a nickname, you get access to the Discord, you get to meet Rusty. It's a good time. Brad.
That's me.
Yes. So we've got all the business crap out of the way. Directly into what we wanted to talk about today. The gathering of Magic.
Let's talk about the gathering, the community aspect of it, and the fact that there's a bunch of people, and I mean, you look at the face-to-face event. How many people do you think were there yesterday jamming Commander games?
Oh, there was hundreds and hundreds.
Like 200, 300, would you say?
Easily.
Yeah,
easily.
Pretty big event, especially for not the biggest city either.
We're a small
Saskatoon
city.
Gets the 2-day, so it's pretty significant. So I mean, you got all these people. We're all doing the same stuff. We're checking out cards. We're buying cards. Lots of people selling cards, and we're all jamming our decks. We're all getting to be creative with our decks and do cool stuff. And like Ryan says, we speak the same language. So why wouldn't you want to, take some of those relationships? You play a good game with a guy. You enjoy yourself. Why wouldn't you want to kind of move that beyond just Magic, and you start to kind of develop personal relationships and stuff like that? So that's kind of what we're going to talk about a little bit here today, and some of the stuff that we've done, CCO, and some of the stuff kind of how you build that community locally, and kind of building the community for refreshing things.
So we're not just sitting here blowing ourselves because we have the best Commander community.
This is the truth
on the earth, which is true as illustrated. We have people traveling from literally the other half of the world coming to hang out with us. And on this weekend, we're going to meet him later. I guess if you watched the pre-show a couple weeks ago, you would have
seen him already.
You would have seen old Magger. Yeah. So, but that's it.
Very, very.
He's a very handsome man. He actually brought some Swedish candies. Did you get to try some?
Yeah, the trail mix stuff yesterday.
Yeah,
that stuff was crazy.
But it wasn't the last time he brought something. It was like that.
The salty licorice.
Salty. I remember.
Stuff was wild.
It was really bad.
But when you're drinking beer.
Oh, Gary's got it.
Gary's got some stuff. Yeah.
Kex, baby.
Got the Kex bars.
So good.
They were really good.
It's like a mixture between a Kit Kat and those wafer cookies that we had.
Yeah, and then he had this crazy mix bag yesterday. Oh, it was good.
That's pretty cool.
But you know what? The black licorice, the salty black licorice, when you're drinking beer and you had those salty snacks, I thought they were awesome.
I don't know, man.
I had no problem.
I thought they were pretty bad. I saw Tyler Matulistone burying them in a potted plant just so they didn't have to eat it.
That did happen. I think he probably buried a couple Magic cards in there too, actually.
Yeah, I think that's where I got the idea for my Trash Ante deck box, actually.
That's
was
perfect.
Watching somebody bury cards in a plant. So when we show up at events like this, we meet new friends, we make new connections. You say we all speak the same language. It's kind of like math, but nerd stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
So I think that you could go to Japan or China if you wanted to, and you could probably get a game of Magic with some guys, hey?
100%.
And you could play the whole thing.
Yeah.
And then afterwards you could not speak each other's language, but drink beer.
And also be thumbs up. Hey, that was good. We did a good job.
Yeah, exactly. Or you could give them one in the nuts underneath the table.
Yeah.
Scumbags. But outside of Magic the Gathering, you take it home with you, if you will.
Yeah. So So we'll go back a little bit here. So, we had some crazy shit happen in 2020 that we don't like to talk about very much.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, yeah. So kind of after that, I know there was a lot of people, like as we're coming out of it, I know there was a lot of people really missing like human connection. And my LGS did a really fantastic job, and they started doing these like Commander events. And I had I only started playing Commander really in 2020, kind of like, I played Magic, but I was like, oh, Commander. And then I started, and I was kind of like, okay, spell table stuff. I'm like, this is really interesting because it's a lot more interactive than 1v1, obviously. And politicking is such a cool thing because then you get to like, it's a lot of jokes. It's a lot of, like lots of laughs come out of that stuff. And you kind of get a bit more of the person's identity and stuff like that through their deck and whatever, instead of just like 1v1 or whatever. You're just
they got their hood up and their shades on.
Yeah, yeah. It's a lot of, it's definitely less interactive and there's less communication. Yeah. So it's like really cool. I was like, man, this is really interesting. So the LGS kind of by me, they did these Commander events, and it was really good. And I myself was like, these people are really interesting. This is cool. This is a kind of neat group of dudes. You know what's missing from this equation though?
Tell me.
Beer.
Yeah.
And I started talking to some of these guys, and I was like, hey, maybe give me your number or whatever. I would think it would be awesome if maybe instead of this, we were able to like go out, meet up at a bar, get a table, jam some games, eat some wings, drink some beers.
Oh man.
And kind of roll with that. And at first it was kind of like people are like, what, huh? And then we started doing this, and it took off, man. We ended up getting big groups of people together, and we started kind of hosting like events, like actual events at a bar by my place, Parallel 49, shout it out. And then we started doing pre-releases.
And your friend group.
Yeah. We like got a Discord. We got a bunch of people on it. We're all talking. We have a guy who's really good with the rules, so we could do like ask a judge or whatever, and we have like a trade thing where we all do swaps, and we do drafts, we do things like this. So we set this all up, and we're doing these pre-releases. We'll meet together on bars. We'll like go to like the Legion. We'll just get together, and it's like lots of communication, lots of like, hey guys, hey, this is what we're thinking. You want to come have a barbecue at my house, jam some games.
Dang.
And it's awesome. And then out of that, you start to develop these friendships, and you start to, become like friends with these people, and you eventually start to care about these people a lot. And then it kind of just cascades into like developing like very real relationship with these people outside of Magic, which I think is a really awesome thing.
Then you start podcasts together, and you're in each other's weddings.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
Exactly. Like
sleep on their aunties' couches.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's exactly. I mean, you think about, what we're doing here this weekend. We're in Saskatoon, Saskatchewan, of all the friggin' places in the world.
This little bird in the middle of actual nowhere.
Yeah, it's like, no knocks on Saskatoon. It's a great city.
It's a beautiful city.
But we've got people from all over the place here. Like I said, Maggers is here. We got Mac here. We've got Sync guys here from Washington. We have all these people together. Keel and Peter and all these guys from Regina coming down. And last night we're all out having dinner together. We're all out in the parking lot drinking beers together, sharing, laughing our asses off. My God. Yeah. Last night we're back at Keel's place. We're all just chilling, jamming games. Mike Chowns is here. There's people that I just met today that are there or met yesterday that are there hanging out, and lots of laughs, just good times, good vibes. People don't take things personally. Freaking whirlwind slam dunk Magic moves on each other, just blasting ass, and people don't get stressed out. We're just all there enjoying each other's company. And I think you look at these types of relationships, and I'm like, man, these are people that I care about a lot, and it builds you up. And it's like, how did we all meet each other? How did it all come together? And it's kind of starts with Magic. So I think it's pretty cool.
For me, it's the best and the worst part of the game. Like the best part is I get to make new friends and I get to meet all these these really cool people that I get along with, and like we obviously have common interests, and typically like we have the same kind of personalities because you're drawn to people who you have that rapport with energy-wise, right?
Totally.
And then the worst part is you live in Vancouver, which is a really far way away from here.
Yep.
Like, Maggers can go to England, and it's like less time.
Well, he was saying I think he flew out of Copenhagen, he said. So he like drove to Denmark or whatever and then flew out of there. And we're just like, oh, okay. Sure.
I was sort of getting a geography lesson yesterday. He was telling me about like where he was in relationship to other things in Europe. And I was like, that's 4 countries and you drove there?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? And it takes the time that it would, like I could drive to Kelowna.
Totally.
Right? And it's 2 major cities over. And then I'm in Kelowna.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting. And even when you talking to him yesterday, he was just like, Canada's fucking huge. He's like flying over it. He's like, it just keeps going and going and going, and you're just flying all over us. So I mean, even within the country, like these are big distances that we gotta deal with.
Like the nearest city is 2.5 hours, and that's like another country over Europe. It's different. It's very different, but you're still drawn to those people that you're like, but they're from far fucking away. So this is the second time I've ever seen Maggers in my life, and I don't know like when he's gonna be back, or I don't know if I'll ever be able to go out there, which would be really cool.
Totally.
I've never been over the ocean before, so I think that would be neat.
It's a long swim.
What? I don't know how to swim though. I can't even float.
Get water wings, man.
Oh, well, I mean that would. Sharks? Are there sharks in the ocean?
They're pretty minor.
Is that where they live?
Yesterday, actually, we were looking up some stats yesterday. Hippos kill more people than sharks.
Well, of course they do, because people go up to try to hug them.
Yeah, but not a lot of people. No, there's not that many hippo deaths a year, so sharks are like, whatever, man.
Okay.
Yeah, you're fine.
Isn't it you're more likely to be hit by lightning? Or, no, it was hit by a falling airplane or something? Like, you're more likely to be killed in a plane crash when you're not on the plane than you are to be eaten by a shark or something?
Yeah,
like,
see, like, statistically, you'll be fine.
Okay, there
and
you
go.
go.
You gotta play the stats. We're Magic players.
And water wings would probably get me across. I mean, I could probably do it in like a couple days, right?
You got strong legs.
Yeah.
You'll be all right. So, I mean, anyway, yeah, get across the water and go have a visit.
I think that would be fun. I think it'd be cool.
Yeah.
CCO London.
Actually, that would be pretty cool. They got Magic Cons over there.
I'm sure they do.
Yeah.
I could call people. What do they call people in London? Wankers.
Yeah.
That's a British insult? I could tell them not to get their knickers in a noodle. That's the thing they say, right?
Yeah. Ryan could mushroom stamp them with Shrewfus and see how they feel about it.
I could ride a subway.
Yeah.
I don't think I ever rode a real subway before.
Yeah.
That'd be cool. Just like CM Punk.
Yeah. And you know what?
Tell me.
You'd probably meet some people there that you really friggin' liked.
I bet I would.
And you probably go, man, these people are cool.
Yeah.
You guys want to go drink some beer and play some Magic and get out of this joint? And I bet they'd say,
pip, pip.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Because that's what they say over in England, I think.
Yeah. So, and I mean, kind of getting back to it, right? Like we were talking about, you were in the wedding, man.
Yeah.
You guys met through Magic, and I just had my birthday a couple months ago, and a couple of my friends threw like a surprise party for me. Totally blew me away.
That's so nice.
And it's like, who shows up? It's my freaking Magic buddies. Who helped plan the friggin' thing? One of my Magic buddies.
There you go.
It's really, really awesome. Yep. And I don't think that really gets talked about enough. And I think that I would really, really, really encourage anybody who's like, tentative or a little apprehensive about going out to the LGS, if you're like an arena only player or whatever, but you haven't done a paper sealed or even a draft.
Right.
Get out there, man, and take the plunge and just, be willing to kind of be a little vulnerable and just get out, play some paper Magic or whatever you want to do. Just get out, socialize, get to the LGS, spend some money at support the LGS.
Support a local business?
Yeah, support a local business, meet some like-minded people and just kind of start with that and, head out to Commander Night, whatever you got to do. What do you have? EDH&M?
EDH&M, yeah.
Even that was friggin' awesome.
See?
Yeah. We go to EDH&M. I meet a couple people. We go to Coachman after, have a couple beers.
Yep.
Yesterday, it's like, oh hey. You know,
Yeah.
you see all these people. It's
all the guys that you
It's
met.
awesome.
It's very cool. It's kind of like I'm gonna take you on a journey.
Let's go.
So, Magic, very nerdy hobby.
Definitely.
People look at it and say, "Oh, you play Magic?" It's like you play Dungeons and Dragons. What are you, a dweeb?
People go, do you pull birds out of your sleeves and throw them in the air?
Oh, I wish I could do that. I want to do that so bad.
Yeah.
Like do real magic in Magic. It's like bird token. Ha
Just like shoot a fireball.
Just flash paper somebody in the
Why does
face.
it smell like lighter fluid? Mm.
Just shut up about it.
Yeah,
It's fine.
yeah, just smile.
It's a miracles. How do they work? But I think that when people look at hobbies that are kind of nerdy, and then you tell them that, oh, I'm going for, you're going to see where I'm going with this. Maybe you're going to tell somebody, hey, I'm going to go 700 kilometers, I don't know how many miles it is, to play Magic with my friends. And they're going to go, what?
Oh, God, yeah.
And you're going to say, yeah, we're going to do all this crazy stuff, and it's going to be super fun. And your experience may vary, but it's not just an insular nerd culture. Everybody's kind of awkward and weird. Like I would say there's more people like you and I that are outgoing and want to make friends and want to have fun than there are people that just are not interested and they just want their Magic deck to do the Magic thing, and that's it. Especially when you go to a Commander night.
100%. Yeah, those people are definitely the outliers.
And I would feel that there is a story example, if you're comfortable sharing it on the show, because it's a very funny story, about a girl that you recently met that kind of illustrates somebody who was on the outside looking in, and just to illustrate how, if somebody's thinking they're on the shelf, they're on the, I don't know if I want to go, is it going to be that much fun? But I feel like she would probably be one of them. So tell
it's
the
just, it's God, it's a little bit broader than that. So, but what it is you talk to people about this. So yeah, I've been kind of seeing this girl, and we're talking about this. I'm like, yeah, I did all this stuff in Vegas, and we had people coming from all over the place, and we stayed in this big ass house, and it had a concrete RC track, and we watched the NBA finals, and then we watched a bunch of pig racing, and me and Mac were sleeping in bunk beds, and Logan Ashurst McGee's passed out on the floor, and we're just all we're talking about me and Aiden going around and finding Mac's cards and mixing them up, and Mac just going crazy. We're talking about all this stuff, just all the goofy shit, eating tacos, blah blah blah, and she's just like this sounds surreal. This doesn't sound like it's a real thing. It sounds made up. And I'm laughing my ass. I'm like, this is 100% true. And then it's yeah, I'm going to go to Saskatoon. I'm taking some time off. I'm going to go to Saskatoon. I'm going to stay in my buddy's house, sleep on his couch. We're going to play a bunch of Magic, drink a bunch of parking lot beers, do a bunch of shit, go to the Coachman, play Magic in a mall.
Yeah.
All this stuff. And she's just kind of like, what? There's no way. I'm like, watch it. So it's just photos. And then I'm looking at these photos and I'm laughing my ass off because I'm like, this is so funny.
This is insane.
Yeah, and just
right now.
like yesterday I took a photo of us in the parking lot. Big Ben freaking brought a lawn chair for parking lot beers. So he's whole park down, got his beer, he's just sitting there, sunglasses on, just chilling. Maggers is holding a bottle of booze. Everyone's eating snacks and stuff. I was just like, you pause for a second and you're in the moment. You're like, this is awesome. First of all, you're like, man, warm trunk beer is not the best thing in the world, but here we are. And then you're just looking around and you just take a minute and you go, good God, this feels normal, but it's so crazy to think about. We've got people from all over the place, and we're just all here jamming games, spending time together. It's pretty awesome, man. It's pretty special.
Yeah, and there's people from all over doing we're all jamming. And when you actually tell somebody about it, it's insane.
Yeah,
It's crazy. we stayed in this great big house. It was kind of smelly, so the dude that was like a power mechanic went out and found there was a fucking gas leak, and the downstairs bathroom was full of water. And
Full of water, yeah. Oh my God, it was so gnarly.
It was pre-Brown.
Yeah.
You were there for that one too,
Yeah,
right?
I sure was.
We've seen and done so much insane stuff.
So many cockroaches.
Right? Oh.
Oh God.
And they were big too.
Big mothers. Yeah, I've never.
Didn't even have to get close to them to see that they were cockroaches. Like,
No.
is it a cricket or a cockroach? That's a game you play sometimes.
Yeah.
But then it's like, oh fuck, no, that's a cockroach for sure.
Yeah, just and then experiencing that together and kind of getting to look back on it and laugh about it. Like those are really fantastic times, and they're really special, and they're things that I'm going to remember for a really long time. And I mean, it's like impactful. Like I said, I mean, people that I care about a lot, and that these relationships that developed, and that stuff's important. It has enriched my life.
Ooh, see,
Right?
I mean,
Right?
that's I don't know. That's a stamp that you could put on a Magic the Gathering career. I
Exactly.
would suggest it's made your life better because of the people that you've met.
Totally.
And you have to assume that if it has that impact on you, it has to have impacts at least on 70% of the other people that you actually spend time with and you
Totally.
know really well. And I'll bet you there were other people that probably needed it more than you did, that like have found like a community and a place that they belong and friends and all this stuff just happenstancely because other people were open and wanted to like have fun playing a game. Imagine that. Having
Exactly.
fun and making friends playing a game.
It's
Holy shit.
It's really, really funny. Like my my one really good friend, he I'll never forget him saying this, but he just goes, "Dungeons and Dragons, hey, world's nerdiest game. One thing you need, friends."
It's true.
Yeah.
I never even thought of that. You only need one thing.
Yeah,
to play Dungeons and
you can
Dragons,
draw a
that's
map
friends.
on a freaking napkin with a pencil, but you still need friends. And
Yeah.
maybe some dice.
Yeah, I guess.
You know.
I'm just going to make up a
Yeah,
number in my head
exactly.
real quick. The first number that appears in my head, 20. Oh, shit.
But still, right? Like, no, friends are important in this. And going around and saying, "Hey, let's rip a pod. Hey, let's go get some beers, have a pod, whatever. Let's go to a park because it's a nice day.
Yeah.
And let's jam some Magic and just be outside. Whatever. Go hit a patio. Whatever you want to do."
Yeah. Just like, let's just go eat some food. Let's do something. It doesn't even have to, becomes a point where you don't even have to play Magic. You
Yeah.
just chill. You're watching pig racing.
Exactly.
Right. You're sitting by the pool watching some weird bird eating garbage.
Or you're or like you're just doing backflips off the diving board and farting around and just having a good time.
Well, I wasn't doing that scary.
It was, I didn't complete the rotation. I ate inside. It didn't end well.
That was a cold pool, too.
I liked that though. It was nice.
Yeah, well,
it was
it was-
really hot during the day.
Yeah, it was like 300 degrees.
Yeah.
There. I don't know what that is in Celsius, but
A million. It was hot.
yeah,
Yeah.
it was hot enough.
Yeah.
Good.
But
Weird tar paper roof over that house was insane.
it was cool.
If I didn't take pictures of it and then show it to people, they would not have believed me.
Yeah, that's true. I had to take a lot of pictures of that remote control racetrack.
Did you take pictures of the cupboard full of cars?
I definitely did that too. Yeah. That was all pretty cool. And I mean, like, you and me, buddy. What was it? 5 a.m. We beat Metal Slug 3.
Yeah.
Absolutely roasting each other the whole time.
Exactly. It's like, we're terrible. We're like, you suck. You suck.
We probably shouldn't be doing this, but we're so close.
We have to finish. How many lemons can it take? But it was fun, right? Like, it's just stuff that, those are the things that you're going to remember and you take away. And they wouldn't happen if we hadn't all gathered together to do this.
Exactly. And if we hadn't been willing to kind of put that out there and be willing to, engage with other people and be willing to kind of engage with communities and like I said, I mean, be willing to be just a little bit vulnerable and just kind of be trusting and hopeful that things are going to work out in a positive way. And again, I mean, I really encourage people to just get out there, be open to it, and see what can happen. Because I mean, man, it's a good way to be.
And this is important to say, like, because I think that maybe somebody will watch me and Ryan talk about it.
Yep.
Or they'll hear it or whatever. They'll get to know us. And like, well, you guys have had a show and people watch you and you attract the people. And so, like, that's why this is so crazy and wild. And maybe that's why we have the gas leak houses and the parking lot beers and all that sort of thing the way that we have them. Mm-hmm. But you aren't a content creator. You're just a
dude.
You're Brad.
I'm just
you're
a dude.
Brad from Vancouver, man, and you did the things independent of all of this.
Yep.
This whole CCO umbrella, you did all this on your own, and you have all these great friends, and you've had all these good memories with these people that are very close to you now.
Yeah.
And, like, so anybody can really do this as long as you're willing. Like, this guy knows what he's talking about. He's not just talking out of his ass.
Yeah, one of my Magic buddies is like become one of my best friends. He texts me. We text each other every single day. Man. And like I just had to rip out of town. Kind of had some last minute stuff come up, and I was like, oh man, the person that normally watches my dog couldn't watch my dog. Who do I ask? Magic buddies. Boom, no problem. Yeah. I'm like, you know, it's just awesome. Like I personally feel really blessed. I feel really lucky, and I'm just like, this is great. And I know that's been a great thing for me, and it's been awesome. And we've had so many good times and laughs. And I'm just like, man, it bums me out that there's people that don't have that, you know? So I'm like, freaking get out there. Go get her done.
Do you have anybody that, I saw one today, and I don't know if he watches the show, but I'm not going to use anybody's name. But there's guys that I've known for years and years who play the game, and they have like their little friend group within it. Yeah. But they're so they're not big members of the community, you know what I mean? And it's so strange. Like, do you have anybody that shows up to your LGS and they come and they play and they're fine, but they don't want to go out with you after? They don't want to hang out with you outside. They don't want to. They just, you know. Do you have that in your groups too?
Yeah, I mean, of course you do, right? That's inevitable. That's it. You see that anywhere.
Yeah, and it's strange to see people like they're good guys, right? I've known them for a decade,
100%,
and I've never drank a beer with them. You know what I mean? And I was like, oh man. I mean, they're obviously happy, or they wouldn't be doing it, and they wouldn't keep doing it.
Totally. But, and I mean, they obviously derive some joy from it, right?
Yeah.
I would say, you know, no matter what, just always make them feel welcome, and take a moment, acknowledge them, say, hey, how you doing? You know, how are things going? How's work? Whatever, and just let them, you know, just be nice. Frick, it's not hard.
Yeah, right.
It takes a second.
Don't be an asshole and have fun playing a game. Like, holy shit.
Yeah, and
man, life lessons that'll take you everywhere, and they're not hard.
The other thing, and this is, I mean, my God, it's funny that we have to talk about this. But if someone does you dirty in a game, or someone does something in a game that pisses you off, and you get a little salty, you get a little heated, you get a little frustrated.
It'll happen sometimes.
It happens. It definitely happens. We've all been there. We've all been like, you know, I can't believe you did that. I dunked on Alex yesterday. I felt bad about it. I had to go apologize. But separate that from the person and try to let that get off, like, just end the game. Game's got to end anyway. Water off your back, on to the next one. Yep. Put that behind you, and still do, you know, maintain that the focus, and just try to just, you know, stick with the positive, and don't let that kind of linger and hang with you, because that just kind of sets things back. So, you know, push forward.
Exactly. And I think that's like as a move. But I mean, and if there is somebody that maybe you don't like playing with because you find that they do stuff like that all the time, just don't play with them.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't shun them.
Exactly.
Don't treat them like what's a thing that, a leper?
Oof, yeah, that's a tough one.
You're not, because like lepers are people too. You want to hang out with them.
Yeah.
But like, do you get leprosy by touching leprosy?
I don't know.
I don't even know how that
I don't know anything about that.
Anyway, the point is, don't just treat them like some kind of pariah. There we go.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Send them off on their own and make them sit in the corner because you don't like playing Magic with them. Just treat them like people. They're people, and just don't play Magic with them.
Yeah, exactly.
I have a friend named Jesse who's just like that. As long as we're not playing Magic together, great human. As long as if we're playing Magic, I fucking hate that guy. I hate that guy. But there's a way around it.
Just recognize that.
There's 8 of us.
Switch the pods up.
Exactly. We'll switch it around. It's fine.
That's the way she goes.
Then I can sit there and we can bullshit back and forth, and it's awesome.
Yep.
And it's just a way that he does things. You know what I mean? It's just different than me, and that's fine.
Different strokes for different folks, they say.
Exactly. It doesn't make him a bad person, or even somebody that I don't want to associate with. It's just somebody that I maybe don't want to play Magic with all the time.
Yep.
And that's cool too. You can still make a friend.
Exactly.
You can make a friend through the game and never want to play a game with them.
It's very, very, very true. Oh my God. Like sometimes good guy George, man, I'm just like, but love the guy to death. Yep. Love him. He let me borrow a little propane campfire when I went camping the other weekend. Good guy. Literal nickname, Good Guy George.
Good Guy George. What a good name. Comes in clutch keel and Good Guy George.
Yeah, exactly.
Alliteration, baby.
Comes in clutch, comeback heel.
Yeah.
I can't even say it.
It comes in clutch, come last keel. Because he had a big cum stain on the wall in one of those crazy big houses that we stayed in, right?
Very true.
What is even going on?
Oh my God! See,
People who listen to this think, what the fuck?
they're just like, oh my God, these guys just need to stop.
What's wrong with these guys? What are they?
Yeah.
Do to piss you off
Where do they go? Who pisses us off?
when you're playing? Like, what type of things do they
Oh, I mean, it's just like there's just some people. It's just like the real world, man. It's like there's some people that just kind of rub you the wrong way, and like it's like at work, there's like, there might be some dude that you're just like, oh, this guy's fucking weird or whatever, but you still got to work with him.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
yeah.
do?
Yeah, so and it's fine, and we're all people, and everyone's got their quirks and stuff like that, and I think it's just really important, again, like kind of keep that separate, treat people like people,
Yeah.
be nice, be respectful, just help foster a good community and a good experience, and I think that's going to benefit everybody in the long term. And if in your local community or wherever you're kind of known as a person that people like to play with, or you, even better, be a person that people would like to play with,
There you go.
that benefits, you will reap benefits from that. So
You'll get better games. People will like you.
get some friends and
Yeah, man.
get people to hang out and do cool shit. And
You could play the simplest of games, Dungeons and Dragons, because you have the only required thing. Friends.
Exactly.
I love that. I'm stealing
Yeah.
that. I'm taking
Yeah,
it.
that's a good one.
That's mine now.
Yeah.
I like that. That's a good one.
yeah,
That is very good. So, from here, from this moment, chronologically in real time, people as they're watching this is weeks ago that
Yeah.
we recorded this. We're off to the Trash Ante charity tournament.
yeah. Trash Ante's a big one.
I don't know if any. I could probably tell about this. Our friend from the Spike Feeders, who's at this event, they're out of Winnipeg. They've expressed interest in doing a Trash Ante in their own community.
Sure.
So I'm gonna just, speaking of community and some of the good that can come out of it, not even just for us personally, but for other people, you can raise money, help sick kids, help animals, any charity that you like. If you want to get involved and want to do a Trash Ante, tactmtg.com is still the website. You can go and see how it's all laid out. Thomas has said that he's always willing to help if you have questions about logistics and stuff. And you can actually use your community to do some good for the greater community around you. If you
And
want.
is it through Extra Life? Is that?
It
Yeah.
is, yes.
Yeah.
It's all run through Extra Life, and it's all for us. It's the Children's Hospital. I think that Madison had said that they had something else in mind for maybe if they tried in Winnipeg. But it's still pretty cool that we get to be a part of this. I have 2 trash decks that I'm bringing. I'm bringing a bag of shit bellow is what I call it.
That sounds good.
Yep, and Goliath or Garbage Goliath is the other one. Bringing them along. What do you got?
I got so I got a real sleaze bag, dirt bag.
Oh, of course
Trash
you
Ante
do.
deck,
You and
yeah.
Sync Guy, you
Yeah.
both. You actually tried to make decks that
No,
worked.
no.
You
So
fucking guy.
I took my raw dog deck and I just made a couple cuts and I took the board wipes out and stuff like that. So it's just my raw dog deck, but it's kind of greasy and I'm probably gonna get hated out. I'm okay with that. Live your truth.
Are you
And,
okay losing the cards?
I don't care.
No,
Yeah,
I
I
love
don't
that.
care. I can just take my whole deck. I might just take it and throw it in the trash after. Yeah, trash Annie this. No, and then I brought I actually, it worked out really well. I brought a couple extra decks kind of without thinking about it. I figured, I'm going to bring an extra deck. So actually Lara's borrowing one of my decks.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So she's got my Talran deck.
Excellent.
It's pretty crappy. I hope she goes home and does some upgrades to it and gets it figured out. And then last night I was playing games with Aiden and he's like, I don't really have a deck. And I was like, I got a Secret Santa deck.
Oh, shit.
So I was like, well, frick, let's do this. So now Aiden's got one of my Secret Santa decks. That same thing. He's got to tune it down a little bit, but it's like right around the price range. So I think
Okay.
he'll work that out. It's good, got good bones,
Oh.
And so and what's that? That's a Thantis. That's a fight. Everything's bashing the shit out of each other.
I like that.
Yeah. So it's got lots of gold, lots of sneaky shit in. It's gonna be good.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm excited. These are going to be good events. I'm sure that we're going to talk about them at some time on CCO. But
Yeah.
since we're recording everything in the future, I figured we should probably still throw some hype in there. For
I'm hyped for it. This is my first Trash Andy tournament, and I'm really excited. I saw Thomas really quick yesterday. Again, you know, friend through Magic,
Right?
And just immediately was like super pumped. And then talking to Ryan this morning, and his judge shirt is hysterical, and just all this stuff. So I'm getting really, really pumped up. I think it's gonna be a really good time.
It's gonna be good. And it won't be your last Trash Ante tournament, I promise.
No,
I want to do this again.
And like you were saying, I actually was talking about Trash Annie with one of the LGS owners by me, and I just kind of brought it up and was like, "Hey, man, like if I'm not really asking you to run this, but if I have a really awesome experience in this, and I'm like, man, this is really cool. Like, how would you feel about donating the space or whatever to do this?" And we'll definitely have that conversation when we get back. But he was checking it out. He's like, "This is hilarious." And like one of the guys that works there was like, as soon as he said "auntie," he was like, "Oh." He's like, "Oh yeah, sign me up." So
Jeweled bird.
yeah,
hey, I'm gonna win.
exactly. Like I said, man, I'm so excited. I'm just really jazzed to see how this goes.
It's going to be a fantastic time, I think.
Yep.
And, well, I know it is. You know why it's going to be? Because it's going to be us. It's going to be our friends. And we're going to have a great time.
Yep.
And how did we make those friends?
By playing Magic
You're
and being
goddamn
good
right.
dudes.
Yes. Found it. Fuck yeah, we did it. If you would like to be a good dude, use special promo code CCO Nation to save yourself 5% off Magic cards that you're going to want to use to play with your friends over at FusionGamingOnline.com. If you are in a position to help the channel grow a little bit bigger, you can head on over to Patreon.com/CCO Podcast, and then you get a spot in our Discord, and you can meet Brad and Sync Guy and all these guys that we've talked about and all the other people that you've gotten to meet over the last couple of weeks and the next couple of weeks as we continue to cycle through our good buddies right here on the show. We're going to try and get Maggers in for later on today. We're going to talk about Magic in Sweden and traveling long distances to do this stuff and how things kind of change in other parts of the world. And you're going to get to hear all about that on the next exciting episode of Commander Cookout Podcast. Hit our theme!